What's up, guys? So, a lot of things going on here on Morpheus. One of the crazy thing is that archeum trees have just been introduced into the game, so people are up in Aurora farming, getting them like crazy, and that is bringing down the archeum price. So here's the moonlight archeum shard, and you think, okay, that's not bad, but when you look at it, this is insane. This is like stupid. So the dust is selling for 95 silver, and the shards are 1 gold and 60 silver. You break down the shards, guys, and you make 4 dust. Like, this is all buy. So at this, at this price, you just go and just buy everything up, and then you break them down and sell them. And they do actively sell. So at this point, you want to buy the bigger quantity ones at first, just in case someone else is doing the same thing, and they realize how stupid cheap this is. Like, you go and buy the bigger quantity ones first, and then once you're kind of out of bigger quantity ones, you go ahead and then start buying the singles. It's stupidly cheap. So this is how you make money. This is how I make money in game. This is the common way to make money. The other big way is to be first at whatever you're doing. So just put the time and effort in. So we're the first person on this server to get to 20k alchemy. And that means we get to sell higher end potions, and we get to sell Dahuta's bubble. Dahuta's bubble is selling right now for the stack of 5, 575 each, because you always want to give a discount. And then if you want, selling singles for 6 gold each. So in order to make the Dahuta's bubble, it's not that expensive. It only costs around a total of 1 gold to make a Dahuta's bubble. So on every Dahuta's bubble that we're selling, we're making around a 4 gold profit, give or take some. Pretty much more, give than take. So pretty much every Dahuta's bubble that we are selling, we are making 4 gold. And that is why you want to be first. There's no one else on the market. No one else is selling them because no one else has the proficiency to sell them, to make these potions. So you get to pay whatever price. There is a huge demand for them because, again, no one has access to them yet. So you make a ton of money. If you sell 100 of those, that's 400 gold profit, and we've already sold over 100 right now at this point because they do sell pretty quickly. You do want to sell them probably in singles because they are a long potion. They last 45 minutes. So most people don't want more than one because, for one, it's expensive, and for two, it lasts 45 minutes. So those are the things, like, you look out for deals like that. Archeum, shards, and crystals come out of the RNG boxes if dust is in demand. So dust is insane amount of demand because people still are trying to power craft their way up and make the sleeves and the tassets. So let's go ahead and craft these guys down. So you got to go to an Archeum workbench. Go there, break those guys down. You can see it costs a little bit of labor, but this is how you raise your proficiency as well. So not only are you making money, and we're actually stuck, we're out of labor right now. You're making money, but you're also raising your alchemy proficiency. So doing this allowed me to get 20,000 first and to sell Dahuta's bubbles to make an insane amount of profit per labor. So the Dahuta bubbles is only cost 24 labor to craft. A small amount of materials here, and now, like, I'm making shit tons of money off of these guys right here. But as more people start getting to it, the profit margins drop dramatically because they're going to start undercutting, and there's going to be a big competition. So yeah, so being first is critical, and you don't want to be outrageous. You don't want to sell like each potion for 15 gold, even though you're first. People aren't going to be like, I'm going to buy it for 15 gold. You have to give them a reasonable price. Like, to me, 6 gold is way too high for one potion, but people are gobbling it up, eating it like crazy. So I could potentially even move it up to, like, say, 8 gold, but I don't want to be too stingy and then they'll be like, no, I'm not going to buy it for 8 gold. Like, 6 gold is perfectly fine. It's selling pretty quickly. I'm happy. They're happy. I had a guy who bought 12 personally, and then he gave me some materials just for free because he was so happy about me making Dahuta bubbles and selling to him. And I'm like, oh, great. Wow. Yeah, thanks. Like, that's amazing. That's awesome. Thanks for your generosity. And he was like, oh, you're going to have more, right? Like, if I need more, you'll have more. Like, yeah, sure, man. I'm making like a 4 gold profit on every Dahuta bubble, so I'm definitely gonna have more, man. Anyway, there it is. So obviously you want to be the first to get into different things. So first to get into alchemy, first to get into, seed bundles, first in everything always makes the best profit margins.